Hi guys, I'm Silver and welcome to Love is Strange. This is a visual novel, I think, kind of like a dating simulator, fan-made, based on Life is Strange, of course. If you haven't watched me play those games or played them yourself, you'll probably be pretty lost. But I am so stoked for this because Life is Strange has left this huge void in my life. It's one of my favorite games now, and ever since it's been over, I've just been like, I need more! So, yeah, I ran across this, and it looked really good, and I was like, okay, I'm playing the shit out of that, but I decided to save it and make it into a video, because I thought maybe you guys were having a Life is Strange shaped void in your life as well. I'm gonna go and start. Do you want to play the tutorial? Do you want to play the tutorial? Words are hard. Yeah, I do. Because I have no idea what this is or how it works. Hello, I'm MX Dog. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I don't know how to say that or pronounce it or whatever. I think that's the gender neutral version of Mr. Mrs. So you guys are gonna have to correct me if I'm saying it wrong. I promise to stop in the next video. Hello, I'm MX Dog, your guide and teacher. First things first, I'll let you know that you can click anywhere or press the enter or spacebar key to continue. Amazing. Love is Strange is a visual novel, meaning you'll be reading most of the time. Every now and then you can pick dialogue choices that change the flow of conversation or even bring you to different locations. Got it? I've so got it. Great, good job. Let's head over to Two Whales. Your decisions can affect the way other characters in the game interact with you. The characters in each route have a number of approval points, which you can earn or fail to earn from the choices you make. That's actually awesome. I love approval systems in games. The higher your approval, the better. But you won't be able to see any of these point changes visually, so pick wisely. You can use the scroll wheel on your mouse or the back button on the quick menu to go back and review any text that you've missed. The quick menu is located to the bottom right of this dialog box. However, even though you'll be able to go back and look at your decisions, you cannot undo them. But what? There's no time travel here. Once your decisions are made, they are made permanent. But that's like the whole thing with life. Alright, it's fine. We'll see. That sounds great, MX Dog. That sounds stupid. It sounds great. It sounds so great. Thanks for sounding so positive. Do make sure to save your game every now and then. The game won't remember your decisions if you don't save. You have 15 save slots. Old save files that you don't need anymore can be erased by hovering over the save slot and pressing delete on your keyboard. You can also adjust your preferences. You can play around with its text, speed, volume, autoforward, and more. What else? Oh, there are a few other things I wanted to talk about. Do be sure to keep up with your journal. It will be continually updated as you progress through the game. You may have noticed the gallery in the main menu. If this is your first time playing, it's totally blank. But you can fill it up. There are lots of unlockable images in Love is Strange. You'll earn them as you discover them within the game. The more you play through the routes, the more you'll unlock. There's also an achievements section. There are 32 to discover. They're hidden all throughout the game within every route. You'll need to thoroughly explore everything you can to find them all. As an added incentive, earning achievements is what will help you unlock the bonus images in the gallery. Once you have all the achievements, you'll have access to all the bonus illustrations. Why are words so hard today? Oh god. Depending on your decisions in each playthrough, you won't just fill your gallery and achievements. You'll see unique dialogue from your love interest, unlock exclusive scenes based on your approval rating, even get different endings. Because remember, your actions have consequences. I think that's it. Thanks for your attention. Class is dismissed. Good luck. Oh, I'm so excited. Ugh, insert groan here. Let's get up. I guess I'd better get up. The air is a little chilly as I push the covers off, and one glance in my mirror is enough to tell me that I look like a total zombie. In other words, it's a typical morning for me. Someone's playing music. The people I share a dormitory with are worse than roosters. Oh well, at least I'm up. and I shouldn't make it a habit to be late to class anyway. I stretch out, yawning as I make my way to the window to feel the sunlight on my skin. Lisa seems to be enjoying it too. She's grown like crazy over the past year. My mom would be so proud. Wow, a whole year already. It's hard to believe I've been at Blackwell for that long. Okay, I don't actually know. How long was she at Blackwell when Life is Strange started? I don't remember. I don't know how this corresponds to the game at all, or how much it follows along with those events. I'm pretty sure Chloe is in it, so it can't, I don't know, based on the ending, I don't know what they did. Anyway, I'm so glad that I came back to Arcadia Bay, and not just for Blackwell Academy, although I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a huge part. I liked Seattle, but it never really felt like home. Arcadia Bay is the place I grew up in, the place where I made all of my best memories and had so many adventures, each one as different as every new day. Pirates and superheroes. This was the best place to grow up. Well, I'm biased, but I really do feel that way. I don't want to sell Seattle short, of course. I lived there for 5 long years. I really do miss my friends there and my parents. I was so glad to see them this summer. But I know that coming back here was the right choice for me. I'm technically an adult now, which is something I'm still getting used to. I definitely still feel like a kid in a lot of ways. I'm lucky to have my parents' support and my scholarship, which I've somehow managed to keep into my 2nd year. Go Max! And I can't forget one of the most important parts. Blackwell's brought me back to Chloe Price, my best friend. It took a little while, but we picked up right where we left off. Actually, we did even better, because we didn't exactly part under the best circumstances. But the greatest thing about Chloe is that she's brutally honest with her feelings. Those first few weeks were seriously awkward, but we got through it. I'm determined to be there for her now, even if I couldn't before. Luckily, someone was there for Chloe while I was gone. Rachel Amber. She's totally gorgeous, and she's a really great person, too. She's almost too perfect. Okay, so Rachel Amber is alive. Whoa, okay, spoiler alert. I should have said this at the beginning. Obviously, I thought it would be obvious anyway. If you have not seen Life is Strange and don't want it spoiled, probably not the best choice to watch this video. But yeah, anyway, in that game, as most of you probably know, Rachel Amber was revealed to be dead. And this one is diverting from that quite drastically. So that's interesting. But she's one of those girls that's just impossible to hate, even though Victoria Chase seems to have found a way. At first I thought that Rachel and Chloe were total opposites, but they're really more like wolves of the same pack. Let's just say that knowing the both of them is like being accessory to every incident of dubiously criminal mischief in the Bay. But even if I didn't have Chloe and Rachel, I've got other friends here too. Dana, Stella, Alyssa, actually I can count almost everyone on my floor as a friend. Even Brooke, who is, abrasive. It took some getting used to, but it's just her way of being friendly. Pretty impressive for a shy geek like me, am I right? Take Kate Marsh, for example. She's one of the very first people who befriended me at Blackwell. Kate is probably the most kind-hearted person I've ever met, and she's an incredibly talented artist. She's one of the only students at Blackwell that unabashedly wears her heart, and I guess her religion, on her sleeve. I know that she gets flack about it sometimes, but I think it's really cool that she works so hard to create a comfortable environment for other religious and or abstinent students, even if I'm not in her Bible study group or anything. I get along with almost everybody, except for my neighbor across the hall. Victoria Chase is the head of the Vortex Club, with all the reputation that goes with it. Even after a year, I'm not entirely sure what the Vortex Club even does, aside from underage drinking. I've heard that being in it is good for your resume, but I've never seen them doing anything to actually improve or benefit the school outside of partying. Oh well, it's not really my place to judge, even though Victoria herself does a lot of judging. Hasn't she heard the old adage about not saying anything at all if you've got nothing nice to say? It's hard not to wither under that Ice Queen stare of hers, or feel totally lame in the presence of her $6,000 camera. She has a great eye, though. I'll give her that. I can't spend all morning daydreaming by the window, though. I've got to get dressed. I don't want to miss my first class. Especially because MX Dog told us last week that they had a surprise coming up on Monday. I wonder what it'll be. They're one of the best teachers I've ever had. They're always supportive supportive of my work and always smiling. I knew Blackwell Academy took on the best of the best, but I had to experience it to believe it. MX Stock is so freaking cool. I better hurry up and get going, then maybe I can find some time to hang out with my friends before class starts. I have a feeling that Chloe and Rachel are going to laugh at my generic brand t-shirt and jeans like they always do, but I've come to terms with my style. I should make sure I have everything I need before I head out. Alright, does it matter which order I do this in? Let's check my phone. I can't leave my room without a quick scan of my feed, the modern equivalent of reading the morning newspaper. That's a millennial condition, I suppose. Blah, blah, blah. Of course, Victoria's already posted her morning mirror selfie. Liked by 28 people, posted 5 minutes ago. But she does look really nice in that cashmere sweater. I'd hit like too, but I know she's not interested in my approval. She might never wear that sweater again if I did. Nerd cooties. I'm kidding, I think. I need to stop sinking to her level and being all judgy. Chloe gave me one of her punky spiked bracelet a few months ago. I'm clumsy, so I thought I'd instantly take my eye out by wearing it. But it turns out that the secret to thrashing is that the studs are actually pretty dull. I guess I really am ready for the mosh pit now, Shaka Bra. The bracelet that I slide on next to it is all woven rainbow threads. Rachel gave it to me. I was pretty surprised when she did. Rachel's got like a zillion friends. Maybe she's made them for everybody. I can't forget my bag, and I don't want to forget my camera either. I'm glad it's managed to survive this long. It's really old and not in a cute faux vintage way. It's legit ancient. But that's what I wanted, a total timelessness to my photos. As I slide my camera into my bag, I look at the little dough pin that Kate gave me a few days ago. It's a warm bronze color. She said that she found it in a bookshop in Portland and that she thought I would like it. I do, but I'm just flattered that she thinks of me at all. I think I've got everything, but I have a feeling I'm forgetting something. Oh, my journal. I can't leave without it. I take it just about everywhere. I guess it's a little old-fashioned of me, but I know that getting a blog would be way more secure. But I'm used to writing in it every single day. There we go. All set. As I head out into the hallway, I finally spot the source of the music. It's all coming from Dana's room. The door's wide open like it usually is. This is definitely way too much bass for a Monday morning. I cross the hall, shaking my head. I knock on Kate's door, but there's no response. Maybe she's already headed to class. I'm a little sad I missed out on her usual morning violin playing, not that I would have heard much of it over Dana's music. It doesn't surprise me that I can smell weed and hear the sound of a spray can drifting from the bathroom. Rachel and Chloe, up to no good. Again. But I guess that's the company I keep. Victoria's usually got her door open or music playing, like Dana, but it's quiet this morning. I guess she went to class early too. I've never seen her show up late to anything. Oh, the places you'll go, Max. Where to now? My first decision! Let's go to the bathroom. We gotta see what Chloe's up to. When I reach the bathroom, I find Chloe smoking a cigarette in the corner, slouching there with a joint pitched between her fingers. Rachel's busy adding graffiti to the opposite wall. Having fun, Chloe? Chloe grins at me, giving me her usual up-to-no-good look. Yep, I'm totally getting lit over here. I groan, and Chloe just bursts out laughing amid a cloud of sharp smoke. You're terrible, you know that? And you love it. But what's up? I'm pretty sure you didn't come over here for a hit. I lean against the wall next to Chloe, nudging her with my elbow. I'm not a fan of how weed smells, but I've gotten used to being around it by now. It seems to chill Chloe out, and I'm all for anything that keeps her happy. Just wanted to see what my best friend's up to this early in the morning. And ask what you think of MX Dog's surprise today? I can't figure out what it could be. Chloe shrugs, taking another drag. When she breathes out, the smoke twists and turns in the air before dissipating under the fluorescent lights. It makes me want to take a picture. Chloe laughs. I know that look. You want to take a photo, huh, hipster? 5 years apart or not, Chloe still knows me so well. She proves it all the time. I could take 1,000 photos of Chloe and never get tired of her face. Is it that obvious? Chloe smirks at me and bumps the toe of her boot into my sneaker before sucking back on the joint again and exhaling through her nose. Save your photo for dog's class, Max. As for whatever the surprise is, I don't know. I'm just glad we made it into the same class this semester, just like when we were in elementary school, huh? I grin. Chloe may look all punk rock on the outside now, but I know on the inside she's still the girl I used to watch anime and play pirates with. My crazy, rebellious, amazing friend. She didn't have the blue hair when we were little, but she's always had a wild heart. I'm glad we're together too. Chloe smiles at me. Anyway, I want to be good and buzzed by the time class starts, so I need to finish this thing. I'll catch you later, Super Max. Okay, another diversion is that Chloe attends Blackwell again, which, I mean, I think she was, like, 19 in the events of Life is Strange, so if this is a year later, she'd be 20. So, I mean, it's not really lining up that much, but it doesn't really matter. See you soon, Chloe. Alright, let's talk to Rachel. Hey, Rachel. Rachel looks up and smiles at me. It's warm, but as usual, it's a little intimidating. There's something about Rachel that makes me feel kind of shy. She can be hard to read. Hey, how's it hanging, Max? I could ask you the same thing. Rachel looks back at the wall, smirking as she gives another shake of her spray can. I look at it too. The paint is bright gold, dripping down the wall from a tangle of letters. I can't quite tell what it says. I'm leaving my mark on this school, which is still totally against the rules. Since when have the rules ever applied to me? She laughs at her own joke, which makes me twitch into a smile too, before I have to tilt my head away from the fumes, eyes watering. Are you heading to class soon? Yeah, but let me guess, you're wondering what dog's gonna surprise us with today. That's another thing about Rachel. She's always on the ball and knows what's going on with everyone and everything. I think she might be... Okay, I always mispronounce this word. I'm not even gonna try, but you can read it for yourself. Yeah. Rachel laughs, twirling her paint can in her hand. Her fingers are nimble and light against the smooth surface. I bet it's another photo contest. I'm sure you'll win it, Max. She and Chloe have been so supportive of me. Their praise can be a little overwhelming sometimes, but I know they really mean it. Chloe, I get, but Rachel, we're not that close. So it means a lot that she's so encouraging. Anyway, even if I don't entirely get what's in it for her. Rachel is honestly kind of a mystery to me, one that I have yet to figure out even a year in. I wonder if Chloe's got the puzzle solved. I've always been too shy to ask much about their friendship, but they're as thick as thieves. Thanks, Rachel, I hope so. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I want to finish this up if that's cool with you. I'll see you in class. Rachel gives a little toss of her hair before focusing back on the wall. Alright guys, that seems like a good place to stop, and this is a lot of reading, but I think I'm really going to enjoy this. I have no clue who I'm going to try and pursue yet. My first impulse is Chloe, but you guys should tell me who you think I should do in the comments. I might eventually play through more than one storyline if, I don't know, maybe. We'll see what happens. Anyway guys, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.